guys. Welcome. Thursday, November 13th. Happy Thursday, guys. Hope everybody had a good night last night. Good morning. Good start to the day. We'll get our scripted part out of the way here. Seems like everything's okay with our stream so far. It's good. Maybe figuring stuff out, guys. Almost 6 months in. Been streaming for 3.5 months now, almost. So, a lot of good stuff coming out. We'll do our scripted part. The Reggie White video is still cooking, guys. Still getting us new subscribers. Just hit like 500 or 600 views an hour, which might have been the most it's ever got. So, I don't know. Good morning, Lena. Reggie's still cooking. So, it's been a while since we've had something like this. Where it's like we posted that on Monday and it's stronger than ever on Thursday. It's been a while. But it just got got over 600 views last hour. Same thing with this hour. It's 500, over 500. So gonna hold off on posting at least till this afternoon. At least till there's just, I know it's great. It's great, and a ton of comments. What do you mean? What do you mean about Voldemort? Just a ton. I think we got what we wanted out of it, which was a little bit of discussion. Lots of great comments. Some interesting ones, like Brian commented, "Not even up for discussion," and somebody responded, "This is the YouTube comments. Everything is up for discussion." Somebody mentioned Aaron Donald. That was the first. So that reminded me we got to do an Aaron Donald video at some point. I was in college with Aaron Donald at Pitt. He was the first name mentioned other than Bruce Smith, LT, and Reggie White, I believe, in the comments. Did anybody else? I don't think anybody else was mentioned. Just Bruce and LT, and then now Aaron Donald. So that was cool. Somebody wrote a nice long comment about Aaron Donald, how impressive what he did was. So I agree. So added to the backlog, we've got Dirk Nowitzki. We've decided we got to make a Dirk video. We got to make an Aaron Donald video. But we'll get our scripted part out of the way first. What do you mean about the changing, the Voldemort changing? You're saying like a trajectory changing release? So good morning, guys. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Some drama with the Eagles. AJ Brown's making a lot of comments that might be causing a stir. Got Tariq Skubal. I think it's the second part, like you said. It's more likely that the short is just very good at generating engagement it has a high state of watch. We don't really talk about the metrics that much anymore, but the state of watch is over 72% or something, with the average watch time over 100%. So those are we used to talk about the metrics a lot more, but those are great metrics. I mean, so what we'll do right now, Elena, is we'll throw together that compilation short that you wanted, because I said I would do that for you, and I haven't done it yet. So let's do that. Still gonna release the previews. Still gonna release the greatest show on turf. Maybe that's what we're gonna work on this morning. Is finishing those two. I mean, what's the game tonight? Jets, Patriots. I think we'll release our... Well, we definitely got to release... Maybe we release on a platform other than YouTube. I don't know. Let me get CapCut up. Brian is all excited. The shirt is out for delivery, so I'll be wearing that on the evening stream today. He's all hyped up, which is good. I'm hyped too. I'm hyped. I'm very hyped. I'll be wearing it when it arrives. Hey, even if it arrives midstream. So, that's coming in. It's on the way. I've been getting updates on where it is, even though I'm not signed up for the tracking. Good morning, Dan. How you doing, man? Let me get... Good morning, Clarks. Welcome. Hope everybody's having a good day so far. Stream seems to be holding up okay.
When they doubt you. I love when they doubt you, boy. I love when they doubt you.
The end ain't coming anytime soon.
I like that. I mean, that's why that's the part that I like the most about that short is the ending of it, where he says the end ain't coming anytime soon. And he said that after winning his first Super Bowl. So that's why it's like if you listen to what a lot of these players say when they win, like people are like, describe the feeling. And I've heard some people say like, oh, it's like Scotty Scheffler, the golfer, you know, it's like he feels good for like 10 or 15 minutes or whatever. But it's like, it's not even about really winning. I mean, it is about winning. It is and isn't. You know, it's about the process too. And Jalen Hurts is just going to keep being who he is. And that's why he says the end ain't coming anytime soon. In my opinion. see if this has the music in there. It does. Putting together a compilation right now, guys. For Elena, I said I'd throw this together for her, so I'm doing it now.
I love when they doubt you. I love when they doubt you, boy. I love when they doubt you.
The end ain't coming anytime soon.
I gotta start throwing stickers in there again. That's something that we were doing. Haven't done that in a while. So this is we're getting to up to 6 months, guys. We're getting up to 6 months in age as a channel. 320 subscribers as of last I checked this morning. Bunch coming in off the Reggie short. Thank you guys for being here. We'll start working on something new shortly. So, Dan, remember we were having that discussion. Who's got the best long ball right now? You're saying Jalen's is overrated? It's a hot take. And they are never picks. The Eagles are... there's a decent amount of dissension on the Eagles team right now. Like, at least stuff to get the radio going. They're talking on the radio a whole lot about Nick Sirianni's upset about answering a whole bunch of questions about the last play, the Eagles' last offensive play Monday night. And then A.J. Brown was on stream with his friend playing Madden or something, and was making comments about how his situation with the Eagles isn't very good. So, despite being Super Bowl champions or defending Super Bowl champions and off to a great start this season, there are some storylines going on with the Philadelphia Eagles right now. I tend to agree with you, Dan, that it is a little overrated, but I guess that part of, in terms of completion percentage, might not be super high, but that part about it never being picks, I guess it is pretty important. You think he's just being a wide receiver one in the football? Yeah, I don't see any way that they're going to keep him, unfortunately. I mean, I like A.J. Brown. I just don't see I don't see them keeping him around after what's gone on this year. I guess did it start last year too? There was some stuff last year too. Wayne had a really surprising one in there. It wasn't the one I thought. Yeah, it's just like AJ doesn't really fit with the Devontae and Jalen do anything to win mentality. If he wants his targets, I mean, it's how these. We've compared AJ to T.O. I mean, it was interesting. Like Shady was on the radio yesterday on WIP, and he was talking about. You say, really? You see Smitty doing that too? Because I've been just really impressed with Smitty. So you're of the Andy Reid school, Dan. You grew up on watching Andy Reid. You're like, we don't need if we could do it out there with Freddie Mitchell. Todd Pinkston. James Thrash. Those are the I don't know if I agree with that, Dan. I mean, I kind of agree with you. But the Eagles, like, at least with the Eagles, like, I'm going to say they needed Alshon Jeffrey to win that Super Bowl 52. I'm going to say they needed him. And I'm going to say they needed both Devontae and AJ to win the last Super Bowl as well. I think Alshon Jeffrey gets forgotten in terms of how important he was to the Eagles' first Super Bowl W. He was one of the most important players on the team, in my opinion. It was Wayne's number 4 was bus riders versus bus drivers. Which maybe I deleted that one. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I haven't deleted anything, but. But honestly, I do think that bus riders versus bus drivers, the only reason that short didn't do well. Wow, I titled that short Super Team Paradox too. That was meant in promotion of that video we were watching yesterday, the Super Team Paradox. But I think that was my first one where I used a popular song. The Super Team Paradox short number 2. Let's see if the song might not even be in here though, and I might have to go get the song for you. I might have put it in on YouTube. I don't know. We'll see. No. Never mind. It's in there. It does have pretty nice visuals, honestly. The opening is great. Live long enough to be the BitMillion? Which one was that one, Elena? I don't even remember that one. Oh, is that we're gonna watch it. I don't even remember that one. Somebody, Clifford Gammon, commented, "That's when football was good," on our Reggie White video. Let me get the internet up for you guys. These are the most recent comments. This guy, Adrian Martinez. Baseball? Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll play it. Okay, that was like a Barry Bonds one? Maybe? The sad part is the people saying AD wouldn't try to tear opponents' heads off if the rules were like the 90s. So Adrian Martinez gave a shout out to Aaron Donald. That was the first Aaron Donald shout out on our channel so far. So that's an interesting take, Dan. Football is better now. It's just more fixed for points. It's an interesting take. I think I agree with that. Well, what was so impressive about Aaron Donald is he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he did it all with... He was strong. Just because he wasn't... He was small relative to the people that were lined up with him. But he was incredibly strong. The Eagles, he kind of didn't do too much against the Eagles, though. And he's already retired. Like, he's our age. He's retired. Good for him. Good for him. I mean, we'll go down. I mean, first ballot Hall of Famer a couple years from now. How is football more fixed for points these days? So you just think that's just a more... So you said, Frank, welcome. That's true. The Eagles O-line has been a strength for a while now. I don't know if there's more parity now, though. Yeah. Well, they call the holding calls, that is unfortunate about football. It's like a holding call, a pass interference call, or not, or if they hold the flag. Either way, huge implications, repercussions either way. And Frank says there's more parity now, but like the Chiefs have been to 5 straight Super Bowls. Eagles dominating the NFC East. I don't know. Is there more parity now? Live long enough to be the villain? Guys, this is when I started my dopamine research, which is fine. We've kind of gone away from the dopamine research stuff, which is good. Like, because we're not... It's funny. On Voldemort's, terms and conditions, they say that your content can't be designed just to get views, or subscribers. Good morning, Juliet. And so when I was looking into the dopamine, I mean, that's what I was thinking about, was getting more views and stuff. But I'm glad we don't think about the dopamine as much anymore. We're thinking more about stories. I mean, the dopamine framework is in the background. But this is right at the start of me trying to figure out dopamine.
Call it how it is.
It's not loading really well,
living in
guys.
that 21st century, doing...
Nope. Oh, it has power on it? Has power? Has the... Yeah, basically... It's just interesting. It might... I judged this short as a failure when I released it, but... It's pretty good. It's just a little too much. It's too long, too. So that was our Barry. We made a lot of Barry Bonds shorts. A lot of them. Might be done. Might be done with the Barry Bonds and Kevin Durant shorts. No Moss, but it's where we came. It's where we started. And then that, your number 5. I don't know if you wanted this in the reverse order. Maybe I should have put it in the reverse order for you. Because I have your number 5 last. Did I show the growth? Frank, the whole point was that Barry, steroids or not, one, Barry was not, like, he wasn't breaking any rules at the time. And steroids or not, he's the greatest hitter of all time. Should do a compilation of people saying that Barry Bonds is the greatest hitter they've ever seen. I did the way I covered Frank, the way I covered that. I'll play that for you guys. This is one of my favorite shorts. I mean, it's hard to. There are a lot. Now we're probably into the hundreds. Like well into the hundreds, maybe. I'm not sure actually about that because we got a lot of live streams. This is my favorite Barry short that I made. Let me get it up. He broke the laws of the country, but not the rules of Major League Baseball. How about that? But he was not the only one. Not even close to it. Jeff Bagwell's in the Hall of Fame. Should Jeff Bagwell be in the Hall of Fame? Uh-oh, guys. Our stream's lagging a little bit. Maybe because I'm doing a little too much.
Damn, I hate being sober. I'm a smoker, afraid I won't drink until
Alright, well, we'll stop doing that stuff. Hopefully it gets better, guys. Alright, there we go. Still getting our scripted part out of the way. Stream's a little jumpy at the moment, but I think it's gonna get better. I can't do CapCut and the internet at the same time. It seems. It's okay. Performance-enhancing drugs were never legal. It's true. It's true, but doesn't mean he's not the best hitter of all time. Oh, this was funny. When I made the title that I wrote down, the title that for this short, which is one of my favorite shorts. Is the title that I wrote was "I swear it's not rage bait," and I swear it's not rage bait. This was just like what I envisioned when I. Anyway, we'll watch. This is Elena's top 5. We'll watch these.
I love when they doubt you. I love when they doubt you, boy. I love when they doubt you.
The end ain't coming anytime soon.
I try to tell y'all, all these bus riders, they don't mean nothing to me.
Let's hope our stream kicks up a little bit, guys.
Russell Westbrook, what do you think?
Mookie, Shohei Ohtani, what are we witnessing with him right now?
Greatness. I mean, I said it multiple times. We're like the Bulls, and he's Michael Jordan.
All right, that's my favorite. I like an ending on that one. Bonds did not come up small in the playoffs. If you look at his, what was that playoff run with the Angels or against the Angels? 2001, maybe? No, 2002. 2002. Barry Bonds had a great postseason. Carried the Giants to the World Series. Didn't win. Interesting that Barry gets forgotten in the conversation of like best players who never won a championship. I guess it's not as maybe there's not as much parity in baseball, is there? I don't know. It's harder to win in baseball, maybe. More of the greats agree to disagree. Let's look up Barry Bonds' 2002 playoff stats. Hopefully it doesn't wreck this stream. I mean, just in 2002, he had 8 home runs, a 1,500, almost 1,600 OPS. It's not the right screen. What? .356 batting average, 16 hits, 8 home runs, 16 RBIs, 18 runs scored. Well, I remember, that doesn't sound terrible. That's not really that bad. 933 OPS is pretty good. Last I checked. But we can agree to disagree on that one. Decent, I would say that's a little more than decent. But we can agree to disagree on that one. It's all good. All right, Elena, I will send that over to you. I don't know if it doesn't really make sense as a release though. in terms of. But I like the music. I like the picks. So yeah, Lane, I'll send that to you after the stream is over. And maybe, and I haven't put together that top 5 inspirational one, but maybe I will do that and see if that's a good one for release. What do you think? Sounds like a plan, maybe? Sounds like a plan. Guys, we got our Reggie video cooking. Frank, if you're still around, did you enjoy watching the Reggie White video? Did you think it was a little silly? Uh-oh, they might have just killed Reggie as I'm on screen. Uh-oh. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, well, one, we got 2 videos that are near finished. So we gotta finish those. Actually, more than that. More than that, but a little bit more than that, but. And guys, I wanted to play this for everybody. We'll see. So he wins the Super Bowl. His wife's like, the Super Bowl was everything. He's hugging his grandkids. He's like, we won the Super Bowl. And then they show Ron Jaworski, who said, and we'll play what he says.
And when he had won that Super Bowl, we felt like we won the Super Bowl.
So Ron Jaworski, as he just says, when Dick Vermeil, who was the coach of the 1980 Eagles team, won the Super Bowl, Ron Jaworski, who was on that 1980s Eagles team, and other players on that Eagles team felt like they won the Super Bowl. That's how much Dick Vermeil, the coach, meant to them.
When he had won that Super Bowl, we felt like we won the Super Bowl. We were that proud of him.
They were that proud of him. And then Dick Vermeil says something really good here.
I think there's a lot we all learned.
He's talking about, he's addressing the team, I guess, in the locker room after the Super Bowl win.
We all learned, but the basic principles that it takes to win will never change.
The basic principles it takes to win will never change. This is maybe we'll be doing some more Dick Vermeil cold opens. Like, we'll go back. We can go multiple greatest show.
Basic principles that it takes to win will never change. You surround yourself with good people and work hard and be unselfish and care and don't be embarrassed to say I love you and I appreciate it. And because, guys, if you say it, someone else will say it back to you.
Remember, we talked about Dick Vermeil like these quotes. He was accused of crying in our chat. Frank, your message got cut off. Yeah, I didn't even know. I didn't know until after. I guess maybe I had known, but I didn't check until after the short had been released that Reggie started out his career in the USFL. Small potato? What do you mean, Dan? Small potatoes? So, a little sappy, but I guess it's true, you know? What it takes to win will never change. Surround yourself with good people. Don't be afraid to say I love you. Is that what he said? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's what I mentioned in some of the comments on the Reggie videos. Like, we didn't We didn't include any of his college days. Reggie was from Tennessee, Chattanooga, I believe, and then went to the University of Tennessee, and then signed with the Memphis Stampedes of the USFL, also in Memphis, Tennessee. So he was hanging around Tennessee, and then he went to... Great point, Dan. I think he did. What a connection. I think he did. Interesting, though, that the top... That's a good point, Dan, because it brings out that the top 3 wide receivers of all time, like Jerry Rice, where did he go? He went to Mississippi Valley? Mississippi Valley or something like that? T.O., we're going to double check where he went. Yeah, the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. So Dan was right on that one. T.O. from the University of Tennessee in Chattanooga. And Randy Moss, yeah. And Randy Moss coming from Marshall. Now, Randy Moss, we might have to go and do like a full story on Randy Moss, because he started out, Frank knows the story. He started out at Florida State or Notre Dame, one of the two, then went to the other one. He got kicked out of both, Florida State and Notre Dame, I believe, and wound up at Marshall, which is where he's from, with Chad Pennington. Gotta do a Randy Moss. Oh, that's even better, Dan. Moss, Carter, and Culpepper, of course, the Vikings. We gotta do one of those. Moss, Carter, and Culpepper. That was like we were talking about that era when we were growing up in, like when we're first starting to like watch and understand sports. Prob's second grade. That's a yes. Yes, Prob's second greatest show on turf. I like that. Or could we say, is that the best? Are those the best, like, two? Is that the best receiver combo of all time? I know they didn't win anything. Like, they didn't win the Super Bowl, but is that the best wide receiver combo of all time? It's better than Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. And better than A.J. Brown and Devontae. No disrespect to these guys, but it's 2 Hall of Famers. And Randy Moss is like top. Ooh, Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. Now that's the one thing about our short here, Dan. That's at Torrey Holt. That's the one thing about this short is we don't have a Torrey Holt appearance. We have Isaac Bruce makes all the catches. Now we do have another catch or something. If we want to throw a Torrey Holt catch in here, I think I have one, like ready, just ready to go in case. No, it wasn't that one. Well, this is Edge. I didn't know who this Edgefield guy was. Kurt Warner's first game was against the Ray Lewis-led Ravens defense. Threw 3 touchdowns. He was the first quarterback in NFL history to throw 3 touchdown passes in his first 3 games. Ooh, Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison. That's a good one. Dennis Green really said he would have taken him at 1. Well, we'll look for that quote. Because that's a good quote, if we can find it. Dennis Green has some good quotes, probably. Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison is definitely up there. I'm still putting Randy Moss and Chris Carter above that, though. Call me crazy.
We are not going to use Trent Green as an excuse for losing. We will rally around Kurt Warner, and we'll play good football.
I don't think we really need to show, because this isn't strictly a greatest show on turf. This is more of a Kurt Warner short. We're just going to say the NFL's best come up. Makes more sense.
We are not going to use.
Damn. I forgot about that, Dan. Now, Harrison is from Philly. Rice and T.O. were on the Niners. You're right. I don't think they were on there for very much time, though, together. Maybe like a season or two, but you're right. They were. And that was like at the end of Jerry Rice's career. But hey, I think they're probably a better combo than... Good morning, B-Wall. I think they're better. I think they're a better combo than Moss and Carter. Of these combos we've pitched this morning, what do we think is the next best video for us to make? Yes. Well, I don't think Rice ever went to Dallas. He went to the Seahawks. He definitely went to Oakland. That's when I remember him going to Oakland. I don't think he ever played for Dallas. You're live, Brian. No, the shirt did not show up yet. At least, I don't know. Maybe it did. T.O. to Dallas, yep. See how it looks with a blurred background.
We are not going to use Trent Green as an excuse for losing. We will rally around Kurt Warner, and we'll play good football.
What the heck? What did I just do, guys? What the heck did I just do? What the heck? I gotta be careful here, guys. The Fun Bunch, Art Monk, Gary Clark, and Ricky Sanders. Are they former Washington football franchise wide receivers? Gary Clark? Any relation to... Is that the same Clark who made the catch? The Fun Bunch? We could do a Fun Bunch short. We could do a Fun Bunch one. Thanks for the suggestion. I've never... What quarterback did how many Super Bowls did the Fun Bunch win together? 1, 2, 3? No way they had all three Washington football franchise Super Bowls. Not trying to trigger by calling them that. Big trust. We're gonna double blur it. $178, $386. Good morning, Raul. Just getting our next short ready for release here. Might have to split this up. Might have to split this up a little bit. Thanks for being here today, guys. You guys are the best. Having some fun. Bobby Beathard. Now, I heard that Howie Roseman recently passed Bobby Beathard on the list of all-time NFL GMs. I might be wrong about that, but that's what I've heard. Let's try it. We got to do one of the, maybe we'll do a couple of those, like best wide receiver duos of all time. Now, the Fun Bunch is a trio. We could say the best receiver trio of all time, and then have the Fun Bunch flash across the screen or something like that. It's a possibility. T.O. went to University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. He was born in Alexander City, Alabama. Reggie White, I believe, was born in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Born in Chattanooga, went to University of Tennessee, Knoxville, I believe is the flagship campus, known as the Minister of Defense. carrying our channel right now. Roseman has had twice as many drafts as Beathard. Only Barnett had better angles than Reggie. Derek Barnett? Damn, you're just like whoosh, whoosh. I'm I guess Derek Barnett had problems with his ankles. I don't know. I'm like probably more well versed in the ancient NFL history than the semi-modern. No way Derek Barnett's still playing, is he? He might be. Maybe that's what the Eagles were hoping for. I mean, I didn't think he wasn't that bad, but... Oh, he's still playing. Texans? They compared him to Reggie. Well, props to Derek Barnett. He's still with the Texans right now. He's from Tennessee. Okay, I can kind of see the comps. From Tennessee, went to Tennessee, listed at 6'3", 260. Derek Barnett. Let's see. Did they list what Reggie White was at? 6'5", 300. So, poor man's Reggie White. And he's got about 1/6 of the sacks, give or take. Not want to have. I mean, would Bobby Beathard have made that pick, Frank? Just gonna try to clip this up so we can get it all mid-screen, center cut screen. Thanks for being here today, guys. Brought up some fun, old time connections. What the heck is going on, guys? I've got a lot of. We're gonna have to clean this one up. Shoot. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. Still gonna have to double blur this. We're gonna need a double blur here. Gonna need a double blur up in here. Get nice and blurred first thing in the morning, guys. That's what we try to do around here. Sometimes. Gotta up the blur. 100% blurred. Some Dick Barnett footage. No, we're talking about Derek Barnett, how he was compared to Reggie. I did not know Dick Barnett. So he was on that team with Dave DeBuscher, right? Something like that. Dave DeBuscher.
We are not going to use Trent Green as an excuse for losing. We will rally around Kurt Warner, and we'll play good football.
Guys, this is so freaking good. Sorry for being a little hype about this, but I'm not sorry for being hype about this. Ricky Prohl. And guys, if you don't notice, I mean, I didn't do this. This is why I love this one already. I didn't even do this intentionally. Listen for the beat, and Ricky Prohl's going to tap his feet along with the beat. I didn't even do that on purpose. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. That's my favorite part of this whole short, though. Where Ricky Prohl gets his feet down. Willis Reed. Now that's a good one. If we're doing 1960s 5 to 74 Knicks content, we'll do Willis Reed probably. Maybe throwing some impact effects up in there. Wow, yeah, I mean, that's a great team. Walt Clyde Frazier. I believe he's still doing New York Knicks announcing. Was he was the best player on that team? Right? Clyde Frazier. So you're saying that, what about the new school Oklahoma City Thunder? I mean, I feel like they would beat that team by like 50. No disrespect to the... What year they win? 71, 72? Something like that? 72, 73? Dan, that's what I mean. They don't play like they used to. They could learn some defense of intensity from Daniel Tchaikovsky. I know that. Would always enjoy being. It's like, I don't know. I guess it's like, do they let each other score like 30 points a game now? They're okay with each other getting their shots up and bring back the love of competition.
We are not going to use Trent Green as an excuse for losing. We will rally around Kurt Warner, and we'll play good football.
And is there a better come-up story than Kurt Warner in NFL history? I don't think so. Notice, like, nobody's really arguing in the Reggie comments. Love reading that, Dan. People say LeBron would dominate old school basketball, but he wouldn't. He would quit from the bullying. His crying would be pointless. Facts? Spitting facts this morning? Yeah, it'd be funny. It'd be funny. I think he's gonna be coming back soon, maybe. I saw his son's at Arizona, hasn't gotten in the game yet. I don't know, is Bronny playing out there in LA? It's just like, that's the stuff. Like, if Michael Jordan were LeBron, Michael Jordan's sons would have been playing on his team, but Michael Jordan was too competitive. Michael Jordan was not about that. You know? Like, maybe the age didn't line up. Like, maybe Jordan's sons, I think, were a little older than LeBron's. Like, LeBron's got, the sons are, like, I guess, of NBA age right now. Bronny shows improvement. He's playing okay this year? I hear Bronny James is a pretty good golfer. Well, he went 0 for 4. He played 8 minutes last night. He went 0 for 4 with an 0 for 2 from 3. He did have a steal and 2 assists. I agree. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Yes, dude. Michael would never handpick his. MJ would never. Well, you might have been referring to Bronny had a good game November 8th against the Hawks. He went 4 for 6 with 9 points, 1 for 2 from 3. Couple rebounds, couple assists, a steal. But I wouldn't say he's like... The point is, he would not be in the NBA right now. He's shooting... Listen, guys. He's shooting 25% from 3. He's supposed to be a shooter. He's shooting 25% from 3. He's supposed to be a shooter. Is he not? Like, what? Nobody is like, oh, you shot 28% last year. Like, we're going to give you more minutes and have you shoot more. 29% field goal percentage? 29? Like, I'm sorry. MJ would never. MJ would never. Like, those are some... I've been looking at professional basketball numbers my whole life. Those are some of the worst you'll ever see. Exactly. I mean, seriously. And these are probably, like... Seriously, dude. And it's like he's gotten... His field goal percentage has gone down. His field goal and 3-point percentage have gone down. Like, okay, yeah, he's a decent free throw shooter. Yeah, well, but the point is, why do you... He would cook us, though, Dan. He probably would cook us, especially at this point. These numbers might take a little bit of a jump, but I am with you. And I don't know about how much improvement he's been showing there, Frank. Doesn't look like just his minutes have improved. He's gotten more minutes. He's on pace to be in more games, but he's averaging, I guess he does have close to a steal. Maybe he's got close to a steal and 12 minutes. Maybe he's a good defender. I don't know. I haven't watched him play that much. They did get blown out last night by the Thunder. I could not. He's only 6'2". Like, you gotta be a lights out shooter in the NBA to be 6'2" these days. Did they give Reeves the contract? No, I think Reeves not. I guess that's probably a joke. That's funny. Trying to trigger me with those comments, Frank. Alley-oop was nice and got Reeves a raise. I don't think that's what got Reeves a raise. I really don't. I don't think that's what got Reeves a raise. But I get your point, and it's funny. I get your point, and that is funny. Reginald Howard White, guys. Shout out Reggie White. Vid's at like 17K right now. Like, I might hop off stream in a little bit just to get boosted over 20. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Clamping who? You or me? Remember we're a clam that can't be clamped. Guys, well, Elena's not... Well, alright. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We had some controversy over whether or not I'm going to use some effects on my voice last night. Not controversy. I didn't mean a controversy, but I had some debate. I'll show you, Dan. Back in the, I'll tell you, Dan. I'll let me bring it up. We were talking about. I knew you were here, Elena. I know you were here. So I don't want to bring it. I'm gonna do it off stream. It's fine. Dan, we were talking about how, of course, she's here. Number one, no crown, but number one. No, thanks for being here, Elena. Dan, a while back we were joking about getting clamped by the algorithm. Like, we were joking about getting clamped by the algo, like when it doesn't give us views. Oh, let's go, Elena. Grabbing that number one crown. Yeah. The algo... Voldemort likes controversy. Uh-oh. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. It was not UPS. No. I had a barn cat snuck in my house. I had to get it out of the house. I had to get him out of the house. It was a barn cat. Sometimes I keep the window open during the stream for better connectivity purposes. What does it say, Brian? Has it been delivered? The cats love me. They want to. The barn cats want to come inside. My cats want to go outside. That's usually what I'm dealing with on a day-to-day basis. I'm gonna have to make that bigger.
We are not going to use Trent Green as an excuse for losing. We will rally around Kurt Warner, and we'll play good football.
I guess Frank's already gone. I should have said goodbye. Thanks for being here, Frank. I'll send him I'll give him a call or send him a text or something. Grecian Kitty. That's a good analogy, Dan. It's pretty spot on. Pretty much spot on. That's actually a good point, Dan. I was thinking it's like their teams are almost very they're almost very similar. It's like the Rams kind of came out of nowhere, led by Kurt Warner. It was kind of a no-name when he started, and then became like the most dominant team in the league. And then Brady, though he didn't really come out of nowhere, won a national championship at Michigan, right? I think. Anyway, Michigan quarterback didn't really come out of nowhere, but wasn't a high draft pick, 199th overall or whatever, 6th round. And then they come out of nowhere to beat the Rams. Take down, and it's like the Rams looked like a dynasty, and then the real dynasty showed up. So kind of interesting comparisons. And then you have the whole, like you're saying, Dan, the QB doing it with not the QB that came into the season as the starting quarterback. So that's another interesting comparison. Love hearing that. Guys, what about the toe tap along with the beat? I mean, I can't even. Didn't even plan that, guys. That just happened. A lot of editing faces today, guys. We got to get this ready to go. It'll be there soon. least it's nice and sunny out today, guys. Hopefully everybody has a great day. Look for this short to be posted today, possibly. I mean, Reggie's slowing a little bit. I have a feeling it's only slowed because I'm on stream. As crazy as that sounds. I don't think it sounds crazy. It doesn't actually sound that crazy. So we'll have our first ever t-shirt on. First ever shirt on today, hopefully, for the evening stream. Hopefully. I think it should be here. Let's see how this looks. Let's get a final watch through. We'll do a final watch through, guys, on this one.
We are not going to use Trent Green as an excuse for losing. We will rally around Kurt Warner, and we'll play good football.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it's good, guys. I think it's good. That's the final watch through. Anybody see anything on that one? I think it looks pretty good. We're just going to leave it at NFL's best come up. The NFL's best come up. I love the text. That's something I really like about this one, is I really like the text. The yellow with the purple and the font. Really like it. So that one's done. We'll declare victory. I gotta delete some of this other stuff that's there. One, gotta put the logo in there.
We are not going to use Trent Green.
All right, we got the logo in there.
We are not going to use Trent Green as
Got
an
text.
excuse for losing.
Blurred
We will rally
background.
around Kurt Warner, and we'll
Cold open.
play good football.
2001 song. Some cool video effects that I haven't done really before, or kind of a little different.
Football.
Did a little glitch, made our own glitch effect right there. We overlaid this long pass. This long pass is overlaid with a short, quick touchdown pass, then it cuts back to the long pass. I like it. Mark Bolgervid. Thanks, Juliet. Yeah, I think my text is a little more Vikings than Rams. Those jerseys are sick. I do love those Rams jerseys. Cool, Dan. I'm glad you like it. I kind of like that too. Hopefully people I think we'll like it. All right, now I'm not trying to start war between our former squad, so we're gonna post this maybe start Throwback Thursday. I still gotta do more on. Let me export it just so it's. I think it's ready to go. Well, no, actually, no. I kind of want to. Before I do that. Wow, I didn't even realize this is like a standard CapCut font. We got to put his name in there. That's kind of our signature. F4. Does he have a nickname? Love Q? Q? K, oh, KW. Kurt Warner. Q. Q. Alright guys, 11-11. Happy Thursday. Guys, thanks for being here today. You guys are the best. Dan, Mark Bulger, add him to the list. I'd say right now he's probably in the hundreds still in terms of guys we got to get on the before we get to Mark Bulger. I think Kurt Warner. Now, Mark Bulger was a good quarterback. No, Dan. It's totally not a joke because it's not. I mean, this is. Remember, guys. I mean, we're not exclusively nostalgia historical content. We also do new stuff. But like that's what we started out doing was the nostalgic historical content. So I'm never gonna. We're gonna. If people want to see like people, I guarantee you there are people out there that want to see a Jay Cutler over Mark Bulger. That is a. I don't know. I think. I would pick Mark Bulger. I mean, just for like the locker room stuff. Cutler had an amazing arm, amazing. And the thing is, there actually are a decent amount of Jay Cutler edits out there, I think. Because he's kind of like, anti-hero. People like the attitude, I guess, he had. But, like, I'll take... His arm was insane, though. Where did he go to school? Vanderbilt? Vanderbilt, maybe? I almost don't like it with the text here at the end. Unless it's got the same... Or maybe we say Kurt Warner, the greatest show on turf. It's a little much. Also, no colon. I don't know. I think it doesn't even need the
We are not
text.
going to use Trent Green as an excuse for losing. We will rally around Kurt Warner, and we'll play good football.
Yeah, we don't even. Do we even need? Maybe we just say Kurt Warner. I don't know, guys. Maybe we put the greatest show on turf separate up top. Song choice is good. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, everybody. B-Wall, Clark, Selena, Frank. Made some major contributions to everybody here. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. I think we're going to call it today here, guys. I'll be back on at 7:30. Or no, not 7. I'll be back. Why am I saying that? 7 o'clock. Not 7:30. 7 o'clock. Punctuality. Coming up strong. We'll post this probably today. I got a lot of work to do on the others, our preview short, but I got to get started on that. And it's going to take me like a lot of time to gather the clips and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do today. I will gather the clips that we got to use for our other preview short. We'll post that. We'll post both. We'll see what we post, but we're definitely going to post both of them. Thanks for all the help and support, guys. You guys are the best. Have a great rest of your day. I'll be on at 7 o'clock tonight.